Hello everyone, this is Moshe the Electric Israeli, and today I want to share with you my experience with the Tesla FSD version 10.12.2 that I got a couple weeks ago. You can see in the notes here, it is a tremendous amount of notes that Tesla put out for this one. It talks about unprotected left turns, it talks about unmarked roads, it talks about a lot of things. It also came up with a regular update that now allows you to drag the important icons to the bottom of the bar. So I dragged the seat heater, the steering wheel, the wipers, the defroster, and all that. But the notes really emphasize a lot visualization. It emphasizes a lot the human aspect, okay? Doors open, it can show you all kinds of things. It's very long note. If you feel like reading it, you can find it. It's very easy to read. So, but it is long. So, however, long or short, it doesn't matter. It matters is how does it perform. And I've been driving for with the Tesla FSD beta for quite a while, and I would say intervention happens. But my first test with the with this version, and I'll show you in a minute, about an 8-10 minute ride that I did. I shortened up a little bit by speeding up the video, you'll see, but it's an 8 or so, 10 or so minute from home to work. Now, you'll see in a minute, my neighborhood is a lot of unmarked roads. So that's what I want to see. I want to see how does it behave in unmarked roads, stop signs, and left turns that the car requires to do some kind of a decision. So we left the neighborhood, as you can see. So until I get to, I took a different route because I wanted to go to that road that you see at the bottom that has a right turn actually, but it has very little visibility. So I wanted to look at the left turn that you see right now. And this is an unmarked road, so it did it beautifully. I wanted to see how does it do in stop sign. Does it stop too far away? Until now it stopped, I would say 10-15 yards before a stop sign, or slow down significantly and then start rolling. So will it stop at the stop sign and then make a nice right or left turn? Then I wanted to see how does it do in creep mode when it gets into a turn that requires that you creep, because you have no visibility. So here's the first test. We're going down this hill in the neighborhood. These are all still no lines on the road. The car did make a little shimmy at one point going down this road, but it did correct itself and I didn't have to intervene. The last thing, obviously, I wanted to see if I needed to intervene. So here we come to the stop sign, and you'll see it used to stop like here. Now it stops on the imaginary line and it turned right away. There's no traffic comes. It is another left turn that it's going to do. It's going to take it nice and neat, no problem whatsoever. It's going to take it, and then it's going to get to the challenge. If you saw my videos before, this is coming up a very challenging right turn. The left turn is even more challenging. We'll do it in another time. So it has to come to the stop sign, and it stops relatively on the right place, and then it starts creeping, and once he sees that it's good, at this point I was expecting it to accelerate, and it didn't accelerate real hard. You want to get out of there because it's very hard to see. So I gave it a little push. So that was not so great, but again, I didn't have to take over the system completely, and that was fine. Then we're going to go down this road. It's pretty much a straightforward road, no problem, and then we'll get into a couple traffic lights where I want to show you a few things that took place. All right, now we are approaching 2 traffic lights. The first one is not so challenging, but the next one has it splits into 2 lanes, and then me as a driver, I will take the left lane. So we're going through the first one in a minute, and then the next one the car should be on the left lane and not on the right lane, because it's easier to merge from the left. So it goes on the right lane Okay, and then very soon you're going to see that it is going to actually change lanes. I would not have done that. I would not have done that. I would immediately choose the left lane, so it easier to merge. Okay, so as you see now, it is switched over, and soon you're going to see the merge, and it's easier to merge from the left. From the right, you will have to yield a little bit. Now, there was no cars. It was early in the morning, but that was okay. So it did go to the right, but then it corrected itself and go to the left. Hopefully, the next time, it will not make that mistake. All right, now we are going to go down this road. No, nothing really challenging here. There are some curves and some turns and whatever, but it is not a big deal at all. And then we're going to soon get into a nice right turn that actually curves into the left. I will explain when we see that. So at this point, I will tell you in the previous tests, the car will slow down, will be like herky-jerky a little bit. But it is smooth. It's no big deal. All right, let's move on a little bit faster. Okay, back on the road. So now we are approaching a right turn, and that right turn, right next to it, to that right turn, there is a recycling center. So there is like a drive into the recycling center. So when I used to make this right, here it is, he's putting the blinker, he's making a right, and then we have to curve to the left because the road is curving to the left. So it used to put the blinker when it curves to the left. He didn't do it this time. He did it for like a little second. So now you realize that it's not actually a street. It's a driveway. All right. So then continuing on this road is going to be a merge a slight bend to the left and incoming traffic from the right side that the car, we have the right of way, but sometimes cars really like creep too fast and sometimes the car used to hesitate. So you're going to see that it's not going to. All right, so here it is coming on to that bend. Here's the bend, and it just kept going. It kept going really, really fine. Now, the fun part is coming soon. Now, we're going to approach this traffic light, and he's going to make a right. It's an easy, simple right. As you saw before, we had some school buses and whatever. I was hoping that the school bus will stop to see if the car will stop like it's supposed to, or it will pass it. But we will test it in the future. All right. So here's the school bus. So here we are going to make a right on the traffic light, and then when it gets to my place of work, show you right after, no problem with the right turn. Now there's, as you know, it's a 2-lane, and in the middle there's a middle lane that you can go left or right. So usually when I drive, I wait until the last second, and then I go to the center lane to make a left. And the Tesla, all my tests used to go into the center lane like way too early. So I was hoping that it's going to actually improve, but no, it didn't go to left. Now I have to tell you, the driveway to where I work the day before had big construction, and there was a cone, really, really, really challenging cone that the car had to really avoid. And it's going to do it beautifully. Watch this. Watch how it's going to do it in a spectacular way. It's going to continue straight and curve around it and not hit it. Okay, here it comes. Impressive. It is very impressive. I was stunned. All right, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.